Alrighty, is this thing on? Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Everybody there, everybody there, everybody there. Is everybody here? Hello, hello. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. All right then. So, let me get ready first. And yes, there we go. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Formula World Grand Prix German Grand Prix Season 3, Round 3. We are now in Hockenheim, Germany, with this Hockenheim circuit with consists of 16 corners with a total circuit length of 4.574 kilometers with elevation of 4.4 meters. Race distance will be 114.335 kilometers with 25 laps for today's race. Now qualifying will starting very soon, folks. Please stay tuned for it. Now about the qualifying weather today, it will be light rain with 40% track water on the track today during qualifying, with race weather of light rain as well, of 40% track water, and near the end of the race there will be clear skies with 0% track water. Now today's compounds still consist of wets, inters, softs, medium, and hards. While wet are for heavy rain, intermediates are for light rain. Soft, medium, and hards are called slicks, with softs being the fastest and hard being the long-lasting ones, with medium balanced to both. Now I understand most of you have watched the actual Formula One race of Monaco just now and are quickly tuning in to this one as well. There will also be ups and downs, maybe one or two DNFs. Let's hope not. Let's hope the commentator's curse doesn't affect today's race. Qualifying will start soon, folks. If you need to have a quick break, you might as well do it right now. Alrighty, qualifying has started. Let's turn our attention to the qualifying session. And here we have Akito Verso. And this is Tenmei Srivas. I'm just gonna call them Ten. My apologies, guys. And here's for Stachello 334. Tan with Sector 2. Fastest Sector 2. And into the gravel slides. As you all know, today's weather is forecasted as 40% track water, but it's not a certain thing. It might get even heavier than the 40%. Now Hawkeye with Sector 1 fastest. Let's turn to there right now. Here's Hawkeye. Inzaghi JPN with fastest sector. We have reached the 8 minutes mark. Currently, none of the racers have set their lap just yet, but don't worry. It will soon be there. Fastest lap go to Inzaghi currently. Red flags in Monaco GP from the F1 race. Well, now the drivers can focus on here in the F2 race in Hockenheim. Inzaghi JPN with fastest lap with a 1 minute 10 seconds .148. Let's hope other times would come in very quickly. Fastest lap goes to Jordan. In sector, fastest sector. And here is the barrel, who is your current pole position, but not anymore with Jort. 1 minute and 8 seconds .995, very close to a 9 second. But he still takes it. To be honest, today's rain is a bit heavy instead of light rain. Once again, the forecast once said it's light rain, but everything is accurate on the actual race, on the actual qualifying. It's based on the real thing. Here comes George crossing the finish line. And another improves for 1 minute 8 seconds, 0.898. Still in pole. Let's see if anyone else is improving. Vice Acruz, let's check on them right now. He has went into the pits. Might just finish their lap. They're pitting right now. So your current leader is Jort with a 1 minute 8 seconds 0.898. Then we have Barrel. Quality is off. What do you mean is off? 1 minute 8 seconds 0.898. It's delayed. Of course it's delayed. I'm running on a 3000 millisecond late. There is a delay. If we're going to have a smooth stream today, you'll have to take it, unless you wanted to like lag the entire race. I can't help too much about it, to be honest. Maybe you haven't seen it before, but yes, it's a bit laggy when it comes to doing these kind of streams. Now let's look back to Jort. And by the way, if anyone is curious, why is the game so glitchy? Well, there is the server problem with me on the other side of the world. That's the problem. The entire server is based on near EU, but I'm on the other side of the world. That's why. That's why it's bugging like that. And don't worry, I have another monitor checking on the stream at all times, so I will know what's going on during the stream. So no worries, folks. I know what's happening. I know what the heck is happening. And George pits to box. Here's Inzaghi, JPN. Funny name, I must say, because he has the same name as the Blue Lock main character. Alright, 1 minute and 45 seconds left for qualifying. After that, we will be racing. Welcome folks to joining up on the stream. If you just joined now, you haven't missed much. This is currently our qualifying session. Once again, let me give you more information about today's race. Here is the Formula World Grand Prix German Grand Prix Season 3 Round 3 of today's race, with Hockenheim being the circuit of the day. With 16 corners, a total length of 4.574 kilometers, 4.4 elevation in meters, race distance of 114.35 kilometers, and 25 laps. So today will be with qualifying of light rain of 40% track weather, and then race weather will be light rain, also 40% track weather, with clear skies, 0% track water on near the end of the race. And then there's wet tires, intermediate tires, softs, mediums, and hards. With soft to hards are slicks, and wet and intermediates being the wets. Softs being the fastest and hards being the slowest. However, it's the long-lasting ones. I know people are quite upset with the last race during the F3 race, but no worries. Now I will stay till the end, so don't worry folks. I will be here until the end of the race. Now let's get back to the action. And qualifying has ended, ladies and gentlemen. Your current top 3 positions are... Ay. Your current top 3 positions with Jort with the fastest lap, about 1 minute 8 seconds. 1 minute 8 seconds, 0.898, starting this race in pole position. And here we have Tan, who is your fourth with a 1 minute 9 seconds, 0.481 seconds. Now drivers are lining up onto the grid, and here is So Destroy in second place with a 1 minute 9 seconds, 0.215 second. And here's Inzaghi with a 1 minute 9 second, 0.282 second. And this time we will have no formation lap, so we will be starting directly on the lights. If my mic disconnects again, I'm going to throw my phone right at the monitor. Just like last. If my phone disconnected, just like the previous one, I'm just gonna throw my phone. There. Now, here's Short coming in, starting us on pole. And here's Vice. Verstappen is driving to the grid right now. Same as Vice. No one's going to be in the pit lane stop. Now once again, let me go through your standings for today's race. With pole position of Jort, So Destroy in second, Inzaghi in third, Tan in fourth, Akido fifth, sixth the Barrel, 7 Jathan, 9th Prestantial, 10th Mr. Beast, 11 Quebio, 12 MRT, and 13 OMC, with Vice being 14th. Now all drivers are reminded to stay behind the white line, with their wings staying behind the white line. And it seems everybody's ready. Everyone's ready for the race. Now let's wait for the board to change the leaderboard. We will be waiting for the race control changing leaderboard. Technical issue for Kron in P8. Due to technical difficulties, P8 Kron will not be joining this race. Watch the lights, ladies and gentlemen. We will soon start our race. Alright, the board has been set. Watch the lights, watch the lights. And here we go with the Hockenheim circuit here in the German Grand Prix, with Short leading ahead of the pack. First sector goes to I'm crying nine. Who's I'm crying nine? Unsure the glitch, but Jort stays ahead of the pack, leading the rest of the racers. Everybody's bunched up right now. And Jort having the fastest sector 2 with a 32.57 seconds. Someone went into the grass. Soul Destroyer went into the gravel, into the grass. With Jort having a huge lead on the others. Fastest lap goes to Jort, 1 minute 8 seconds and 0.809 seconds. Leading 10. Wait. Oh, Aikido has lost his wing. I repeat, Aikido has lost his wing. He's still racing, however his wing is gone. Inzaghi in P4. Yes, I know it's glitching. Let's hope it will get better afterwards. And here we have Jathan. And through goes Inzaghi. Inzaghi goes to P2, but from the outside, others are chasing after him. Jort still leads with a 2-second gap between the second place Inzaghi. Fastest lap goes to Jort with a 1 minute 6.931, and that has been taken down by Soul Destroy with a 1 minute 6.272 seconds. Jort still taking the lead of this race. Now let's turn to the back with Inzaghi here. Behind him is Verstappen. Still hunting down Inzaghi. And here is Jathan. A little bit lockup from Verstappen here. Jathan also slips up, but catches in the end. In this raining condition, it's hard to stay in control. However, the drivers must face this challenge by themselves. Here's Short, still leading with a 3-second gap between Inzaghi. A little bit glitch there. Don't worry, folks. And here's Aikido. who is in pursuit of Mr. Beast. It might seem lagging on our screen right now, but Aikido has overtaken Mr. Beast. And there's something happened to Inzaghi, being passed by multiple cars. And now Verstappen will take second place. Soul Destroy in third. Jathan in fourth. The Barrel in fifth. There's a fight going on between 4 cars for third place. Soul Destroyer leads the others. P3, however, somehow every car has passed him. Maybe there's a ping issue with him. Unsure what happened. And Jort still having a commanding lead, who has even overtaken the Hawkeye from the back. And Jort having fastest sector with a 13.322 second. If I'm not mistaken, Hawkeye has lost its wings. We can confirm Hawkeye has lost its wings. Maybe that's why he's losing pace. Pace? Sorry, pace, not paste. And Verstappen slips and slides into the grass. There goes Verstappen, very dangerous re-entry from him. Jart having another fastest lap, 1 minute 6 seconds, 0.062 seconds. And Verstappen is going into the pits right now. Inzaghi taking P2. Jathan chasing behind with Soul Destroy and the Barrel. Tan is also being at the back, with Tan losing his wing as well. In this wet condition, multiple cars have lost their wings. It is crucial for the wing to have wings in front of the car, as it brings downforce when turning. The Barrel is one of those cars who also have lost their wings. Here's a 3-way battle for third, with Soul, Jathan, and the Barrel. Now the Barrel and Jathan are fighting out for P4. Very slippery roads today. Jathan is lost a bit at the back right there. Now here's Short with a 10-second gap. This is the largest gap I've ever seen in this series. In all series, to be honest. A very strange behavior, but very impressive, astonishing one as well. Here's Inzaghi. Behind him is Soul and the Barrel. Tan is also here for the fight. And Aikido is also here. And Soul is being chased by the Barrel. And here goes the Barrel, trying to go for a move from the outside, but misses it. He missed it. He missed the gap. He tries again from the inside. Still no result. Inzaghi slips. Inzaghi slips. Inzaghi just slips and fails to P4. with the barrel chasing on Soul Destroy, and the barrel trying to hold on his lead, but Soul Destroy overtakes him. But hold on, it's not over yet, with the barrel chasing down Soul Destroyer from the rear, trying to gain an advantage over him. But no, he's not doing it. He's not getting that place. However, will this change in the next corner? Here, right here. Yes, the barrel stays in front, stays in P2, with the Soul Destroy still in his back. We look to Jort. Currently, we are in lap 10 of this 25 laps race. Now here's the barrel coming through. I think we saw someone in the pits. Yes, that's Vice in the pits. He has lost his front wheel. That's probably a DNF from him, unfortunately. Unsure the game register a wheel like that. That's very unfortunate for Vice. And here's Jort again. Having a 10-second lead between him and second place. And here's Inzaghi and Soul Destroy battling it out for P3. And Soul Destroy tries to go in front. And he makes it. He makes it. And who is this? Who's this in front? It's the barrel in P2. Inzaghi and Soul Destroy has chased him down. And here we see the barrel go into the pits now. And we see Vice's tire at the entrance of the pit lane. And a lot of cars are pitting right now. Vice has been DNF due to losing one tire. Now let's go back to the leaders. With Jort here having a 16-second gap. Unbelievable stuff. A dominant performance for him. If he could hold this lead, he might just take the win from here. Now here we have Inzaghi and Soul Destroy still having a fight. In P2, Inzaghi staying in front, but will Soul Destroy come and take that place? Now here's Soul Destroy entering the pits. I'm not sure why is he spinning though, but it doesn't matter. Yellow flags in sector 3. And here's Tan fighting Jason, who goes wide into the gravel. I must keep my voice down because my entire house is asleep. Here's Jort, still leading with a 16-second gap between Inzaghi. Izanagi. Oh my god, I've been pronouncing it wrong. My bad. Izanagi. Yeah, Izanagi. My bad, my mistake. Lol. Anyways, Izanagi is still in P2 with a 16-second gap. And here's Queb and Akido, who is in P3 and P4 with a 1-second gap between each other. And here's the barrel after pitting. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you have seen it, that it has been clear skies. A lot of drivers has swapped to softs, with the example of the barrel having softs. Now Akido and Queb is also pitting and coming out of the exit. And here's George, still staying in front. With the intermediate tires, he might need to pit somewhere soon. Now we have entered lap 13, and here's George coming into the pits right now. And we can see that someone's Izanagi. Here's Izanagi. The barrel might just went wide and went into the gravel just now. But here's George. Izanagi has a 4-second gap between our leader George. DRS enabled now. Unsure what it's for. I don't think these cars have DRS. I'm just saying, I'm not sure. I haven't drove these. I'm poor as poor as poor. Mr. Beast is behind Izanagi of 30 seconds. Here's the barrel following Akido, and Mr. Beast leading the 3. Izanagi has a 5-second gap to George. George is trying his best to pull that gap away. And here's the barrel fighting Akido for 4th, with the barrel staying in front. And DRS is open for the barrel. Here it comes for the hard braking zone. But Akido staying in front. We have a 3-way battle for P3 right now, and it seems like the barrel is going for it. The barrel is in P3, leading the pack, leading the train, 3-car train. A little bit glitchy over here. And Mr. Beast goes pits now. He goes into the pits, with the barrel fighting Akido left. The barrel is still is being passed by Aikido. And Soul Destroy is trying to close that gap while being chased by Queb. Queb. Will Queb do the move? Will Queb do it? He's not gonna do it. Is he gonna do it again? Is he gonna do it again? Yes. Yes, he does it. Somehow. Soul Destroy. Slow down. Soul Destroy, slow down. And Queb is in 5th right now. Now back to the battle for P3. The Barrel is fighting Aikido right now. Oh, someone's in the wall. Someone's in the wall. We are unsure. That is Tan. Tan is in the wall. He's reversing out right now. We are unsure what just happened, but Tan was in the wall. And here we have Jort now in lap 19. And Izanagi has went into the pits for a new pair of softs. And here we are seeing the fight between the Barrel and Aikido. And it seems like Aikido has went through. P3 for Aikido, P4 for the Barrel. Now Queb is chasing down the Barrel while Soul Destroy chasing down Queb. Now Jort leads the P2 with a 21-second gap. It's very hard to see him lose right now. The Barrel has caught up to Aikido with a 1-second gap between the two of them. Can the Barrel hunt down Aikido for 3rd place? We will see. We will find out soon enough. Here we are in view of the Barrel who is trying to chase down Aikido. The Barrel is having smooth turns right now. Can he do it? Can he get Aikido? Now we are in lap 21 with 4 more laps to go. Jort is having a commanding lead. Now with the Barrel chasing down Aikido. Can he make it? Can the Barrel finally pull ahead? Into the corner. Went a bit wide for the Barrel. And Aikido still stays ahead. But is it the corner? Is this the corner that he makes it? Here's another one, staying on the inside for the outside. Good lines from the barrel. But the lag spike is not helping him. A lot of wings in the first corner. Unsure why though. With the barrel still in pursuit of Aikido. Will Aikido make it? The barrel, will he do it in this corner? It's difficult with the ping distance for here, and he's still going. It's been 2 laps since we saw this action. He is still going for it, and the barrel goes wide. He touched the sausage curve on the outskirts of the corner and loses time. Aikido runs away from it. Mistake from the barrel, very unfortunate for him. And Aikido safely runs away from the barrel. Now we look at Jort, lap 23, which he is almost finishing his lap. Lap 24 for Jort. 2 more laps to go until this race is finished, and he will take that checkered flag very soon, folks. Izanagi is trying to catch up to Jort with a 7-second gap. You can see a back marker sticking with Izanagi. It's possible that might be that is Tan, who is being lapped with a 2 lap. And here we have the barrel still chasing down Aikido despite the sausage curb incident. Now remember folks, remember to go to our Discord server to find our website, which is the Formula World Grand Prix website, to vote driver of the day. Remember folks, to vote your favorite driver or who you think has did their best during the race. Now Jort is in his final lap for this race. Lap 25, final lap. The white flag is up. With Izanagi still trying to catch up to Jort with a 15-second gap. And Jort is coming to the finish line right now. He has done it. He has taken this from start to finish, leading the pack, and Jort wins the German Grand Prix in Hockenheim. Here in the F2 Formula World Grand Prix, Round 3, Hockenheim. Yellow flags in Sector 2. Yellow flag in Sector 2, unsure what the situation is, and here we have Queb, who is fighting a back marker. With Izanagi also crosses the finish line in second. Aikido in third. Now remember folks, to vote your driver of the day in the Discord server's Formula World Grand Prix website. And here's the barrel in P4th, P5th, Queb, P6, Soul Destroy. Here comes Jathan coming to the line for P7. And here is Jort, the winner of today's race. He led from start to finish. Amazing stuff. I'm not sure what happened, I just see the live stream's chat is a bit bugged. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Jort for winning today's race, with Izanagi in second and Akito in third. Well folks, this has been a wonderful, very wonderful race. We thank you all for coming today, and I hope to see you guys very, very soon. So stay tuned on the next race. And remember to vote the driver of today. We will be announcing it in our social medias and in the Discord server. So remember to check it out and also follow on our social media platforms. Thank you and good night.